Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen, it's your host Shane Guilford, and yes, we are at the SimHaus V8 League for 2025, and we are at the best track in the world. You may know it as Bathurst, others may know it as Mount Panorama, but we are at the world's class superstar track, and it's Bathurst. David Baker's joining me in the commentary box, and we are so excited to bring this to you today. David, how are you, mate?
Man, I'm absolutely ecstatic, ready to go tonight. What a way to bring this holy grail in. Nothing like Bathurst, and it's the mountains, and she's ready to decide who picks tonight's champion for Bathurst. And what a track. Absolutely a beautiful racetrack she is.
Indeed, and we are just bringing up the tyre compounds available for today's Super Softs, the blue band, and we've got white band, sorry, and then the hards on the yellow. I don't think we're going to see the wets today. I thought the weather system was coming in, but it's blown past, so I'm not too sure if it may come. We'll see at the end of the race. So, Dave, before we get going with the quali, we'll quickly go through the race standings as after the 2 drop rounds.
Yeah, so definitely indeed, after the 2 drop rounds now, this is where it gets nailed down, because right now it is heating up. Craig Broadband coming in tonight has a 5-point lead over the man that's on screen right now, Daniel Obazano. If anything happens tonight, Oppo could take the lead going into Gold Coast. He's on 36, but like I said, it's 5 points to that man there, the reigning champion former champion, Craig Broadband, currently holding the lead, but also chasing Craig and Oppo down is Scott Flack. He is 1 point behind Oppo as well. There's Flacky on screen right now. Anything could happen with the top 3. Flacky could jump both of them and take the lead of the championship going into Gold Coast. So we've got to keep our eye on the 3 championship contenders right now. Also, Justin Bryce, he's in position number 4. He's on 93 points. There's Justin on screen right now. He could also jump up tonight if he has a good one as well. James Spotto, position number 5. The Sprite Camaro. He has been in form. He loves that P4 that he's always fitting. Could he be crowned Bathurst champion tonight? Position 6, Antonis Papaplouas. Unfortunately, Antonis is not here tonight, so he may drop. He's on 84. Craig Scottard, position number 7 in the Fanta Camaro. He may be a person that might jump up tonight and reach Bathurst glory. Rob Logan, position number 8. He's on 59 points. There's a possibility running the Nick Percat farewell car. Nick is unfortunately retiring from the main game in Supercars. Position number 9, Troy, our man is at Bathurst. He will probably not be. He's not here because he's actually at the track doing real life Bathurst work. So we wish him well up at the mountain. He's on 55, and the man on the racetrack right now in qualifying, Eric Chandler, is position number 10. He may jump up tonight as well if he goes well. So there's big things to jump tonight for the mountain, but they've got to conquer this 6.2 track, and Bathurst, you never know what happens around here.
Yeah, a lot to go on. We've only got 40 seconds in the qualify session left to go. We've got a few people out unable to make it. Some are actually at the real track. If you're watching from overseas, a lot of people camp and head up to the mountain early to make it a week of racing for them. And action's already started on the mountain, as we've seen on local broadcasting stations. On screen, Eric Chandler wants to improve that quali time, but after that Forest Elbow incident, this is his last lap. He can make a go of it on this one. We'll see how it goes.
Unfortunately, like Shane just said, he spun in the Forest Elbow, and it probably might have damage on that car. This is his last chance. As Shane said, right now he's down in position 9. His lap is a 2-minute 11.569, so he really needs to push and try to focus, but I don't see him making any mark. Daniel Obazano right now, one of the championship contenders, is on the front row. Craig Broadbent, second. Another championship Dakanga and the series leader. Flacky. Oh, that's going to be unfortunate for Eric right now. There's Flack. He is pushing this Camaro right now. His first sector was quick at 51.266. That's the first sector. Flacky is on a belter. Comes down through the cutting. What's he going to look? He's B3 at the moment. Second sector about to pop up for Flack. Is it going to be good or is it going to be behind? Down to the elbow. Flacky hard on the brakes. Second sector right now. All a bit sideways. Not quite quick. He's a bit behind. 32.509 for the second sector for Flacky. Down this long Conrod straight to the chase.
Now that's 3/10 off the fastest lap of the race. So still able to get on the front row if he just nails this last sector in. He was fastest sector of the qualified session, but has dropped off. Let's see if he recovered. We saw him tailing out through Forest Elbow, and he's held it firm ever since. So let's see how much control he's got into the last corner. Held corner onto the main straight, tailing it out, leaving it all out there. And he has done exactly that. Got himself on the front row.
Wow.
Well done to the drivers there. And
So
that is qualified. Chandra's still out there. I don't know if he's just crossed the line. So he'll be starting in P9. All right, Dave, we'll go through the results for the qualified session.
All right, so your front row for the Bathurst 1000 will look like this. Oppo and Flacky will be 1 and 2. Craig Broadbent and Justin Bryce will be P and 4. Rob Logan, James Spotto 5 and 6. Craig Stoddard, Neil Haynes, position 7 and 8. And I think Eric Chandler will start from the back of the bus. Ladies and gentlemen, qualifying was the encore. Now we have the appetizer.
Yes.
Mount Panorama.
45 laps coming right up after this break. Make sure you get yourself ready while the drivers do as well. And we'll be right back after this commercial break. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gents. It is race 1, 45 laps. Absolute stonker for these boys. It's the best race of the year. They are so excited. Hope you guys are too. David, are you excited?
Oh, I'm ready to go. This is going to be a belter. Away we go. Lights are out.
Getting Taylor from Justin Bryce there in P3. Will he get the jump on Broadbent on the inside? Oh, but it's Flack and Opposano out in front. James Spotto further back. And then Rob Logan, Stoddard, Haynes and Chandra.
Drag race between Justin and Craig right now up the main straightaway into turn number 2. Flacky on the outside looking at Craig. Oppo. Craig was just had the duck in before turn 2. Flacky hot on Oppo's heels right now. So they've settled down in the first couple of corners. Oppo leads from Flack. Then Craig, Justin, Spotto. Back to Neil Haynes. Oh no, Rob Logan, sorry.
Rob Logan, Craig Eric Chandra making a jump 2 ahead of Craig Stoddard and Neil Haynes. Further down, he's driven a long way to get to the racetrack. So he'll be tied already. Oh, Chandra just going tight there.
Back up the front we go. Oppo starting to spread away a little bit. You don't want to spread away too much. The boys have just got to get into the rhythm right now. It's only lap number 1. They've got to settle down. Let the race now see what can come. But right now, Oppo down in the follower's elbow. Leads. Flacky, 2nd. Craig, 3rd. Justin, 4th. James Spotto has had a look on Justin Bryce. He will move up to position number 4. Rob Logan having a look on Justin as well. So something's happened to Justin in the elbow. He's lost literally 2 positions. Wow, down to the chase we go. Justin on the heels of Rob Logan. Has a look, nice and clean. James Spotto up to position number 4. He loves that 4th position. Looking back at Justin right now.
Oh,
Last
just
corner.
getting squirrely under brakes there. Rob Logan braking a bit too early for Brycey there. Just caught him out as they go through lap 1 of 45 and the field spreading out. This is the closest group, although Opposano stretching out that lead. Flack a little bit under pressure from Craig Broadbent, the championship leader, but it's a great battle here. James Spotto leading the pack. Rob Logan doing great in practice throughout the week leading up to this race, so he deserves all the accolades. He's just got to hold it for the next 43 laps, almost 90 minutes.
The biggest mover right now, but is that managing 4 position. James Spotto right now in the Sprite Kamara. He's the biggest person that's moved. He got Justin and Rob Logan down the elbow, so he's the biggest man on a mission right now to move. We're right on with Justin. Chasing Rob Logan. Oh, Rob hit that wall then. It could have been Justin right close. Justin under the back tail tank. Will Justin have a look? You've got to follow nice and smart when you want to go. Rob Logan on the brakes. Justin is all over the back of him right now. Sinks twice. Oh, a nice little bit of air time. Justin will he have a look down at Fowler's elbow? He's not close enough right now. Rob, nice and smart.
Hard into Forest elbow. Brycey trying everything he can. He'll get the run on the outside. Oh, there he goes.
Oh.
Trying to get the power down. That's what caught him last lap. And he's lost 2 positions. So now he's freed up a bit of time for Rob Logan just to take a breath and start chasing James Spotto, who is up in a P4 down Conrod Straight. Opposano now coming into the chase ahead of Scott Flack, Craig Broadbent. There they are. James Spotto all in a line, but just under a second away from each other. Daniel Opposano trying to give us some hot laps at the start, gap the rest, and then try and control the race from there. But we do know that there is one compulsory pit stop, which is really a given in the 90-minute race here at Bathurst, Mount Panorama.
Definitely indeed. You don't want to be getting out in front too early because it will just unsettle the car much. You want to be focusing on this right now, where just let the cars settle in. They've got a full tank of, I think they haven't got a full tank of fuel. So the tyres are nice and fresh right now. You just got to settle down now, see where you're good, find out where you're going to be smart. It's a long race. Bathurst, It commands. It makes you work. Bathurst is one of those tracks that you don't just get there and think that you can win in the first couple of seconds. She's a commanding race, and you've got to play it smart. It's a long journey right now, and we're only lap number 2. So the boys are just going to settle in, let the cars settle down, and see where they're good at. Across the top of the mountain right now, Blackie Hogan with Oppo, not letting Oppo get away. Broadband insert. So there is your top 3 right now. Remember, points mean everything at the moment. Flacky is in second. Oppo is leading. Remember, 5 points back. Oppo is to Craig Broadband. 1 point behind Oppo is Flacky. So the top 3, anything can happen. But the man is really pressing me right now. The man is sitting in 4th, James Spotto, in that spot, Camaro. He is catching Broadband and Rob Logan. This is going to be a 5-car battle. Literally anything could happen right near here at Bathurst. They're not far behind. Blackie, second there. There is James and Rob. Look, those two are slowly gaining on Craig right now. This is going to turn into a belter, Shane.
Yeah, Rob Logan's not letting James Spotto away, and James Spotto's not letting Craig Broadband away, which is very impressive here because Craig Broadband's been dominating all year, and Daniel Opedasano's on a late charge for the championship. Multiple title holder is Daniel Opedasano. We've been running this race for over 13 years now, and we get excited about every one of them.
Definitely indeed, but the man that's in second, Flacky, he's yet to reach that glory in that supercar title. Flacky wants to add a supercar championship to his resume. He has won other championships here at SimHaus. Craig Broadband has done the same. He's a multiple-time champion. As Shane said, Oppo, probably the most person that's won titles here. But everybody right now is not getting away. But the two that's impressing me are right there on screen right now. James Spotto and Rob Logan. They are keeping up with the main boys and the championship contenders. This is going to be a belter.
Dave, have a look at the timing sheet and tell me who's the fastest lap of the race so far. It's your man
right
on
now,
screen.
Yep, definitely indeed. Rob Logan is the man, the quickest car out there at the moment. He is absolutely smashing laps. He was, unfortunately, Oppo has taken that back, so Oppo is now the quickest car. No, sorry, James Spotto is now the quickest car. It is changing left, right, and center at the moment. But definitely, these two boys here right now, James and Rob, I think they've been practicing through the week and keeping it up with the championship contenders, not letting them get away.
I just saw Craig Broadbent just clip Forrest Elbow like Dick Johnson, and but he got away with it. But he's given away a bit of time there as we see him go over the crest into the curb. Here we come. Look at Rob Logan on the back of James Spotto there. Oh, just squirreling under brake. Bit of a lock up from Spotto too on that inside left. That is normal for the chase. They are pushing hard, David.
Oh yeah, definitely indeed. They are pushing very hard, but they are absolutely racing like Bathurst should be. Not one person giving an inch at the moment. The top 5 right now is in reach of each other. This is incredible stuff to start the mountain, and we're only 5 laps into it right now. So this is going to be a belter as we head further in. Justin Bryce back there, Eric Chandler as well. Craig Scott back in the position 8. Neil Haynes in 9th. So the boys are not out there. It's not like we're completely spread out in most races that we've seen throughout the years. But right now, Bathurst is definitely pointing on. But these two awesome boys here, for 4th and 5th, James Spotto and Rob Logan, are keeping up with the championship contenders right now. They're catching Craig actually at the moment. Amazing. Oh, a bit sideways there for James.
Just a touch on the wall for Craig Stoddart on the entry to the cutting, and up the hill they go across the top to the grate, across to Sulman Park, and now it is Skyline across a beautiful scenery here. You cannot see the bottom from Skyline if you're in the car, but as in the crowd, it's such a beautiful sight. If you ever get a chance, you must go to this race live. It is the best race you'll ever go to. great atmosphere and great action on track, and such a great view over the beautiful city of Bathurst.
I can tell you right now, just looking at the top 5, the times are incredible. I'll run through just the 5 right now. Oppo, his best lap, a 2:03.497. Flacky, a 2:03.510. Craig, a 2:03.833. Spotto, a 2:03.483. Rob Logan, as I said, the quickest car out there right now, he's a 2:03.467. That is just the top 5 at the moment. And they are all within each of each other. So it is definitely not spreading out. This race right now, race 6 laps in, and it is a belter already for the top 5. Rob Logan, got to have a look on James Spotto. Will he pull the trigger early and have a look? Nope. Think twice about it. They are all playing smart right now.
Looked like Spotto was covering that inside line there, Dave. Just a slight turn towards the inside curb, blocking Rob Logan's chance, but that's not really an opportunity. You're going to forfeit your uphill run. It's better to do it right here on Griffin's Bend.
Look, there's a lot of parks on here on Bathurst that you can main straightaway. If you get it good, you can have a thing, especially up here where Greg Murphy and Ambrose come together. If you're nice and good, you can probably tuck it up the side. But there's not really many parks, but there is a park that you can do. Fowler's Elbow is probably the best part that you can stick a car down the inside and run down. Oh, James Spotto gets really close to that wall.
Oh, Logan just scratching that loose in the mirror on that one. Managed to straighten it up for Skyline, but he just clipped that. He's lucky to have his side mirror there. And quick visit to Super Cheap Auto or Autobarn will replace it. And off he goes. The 3 Broadbent, actually it's Flack, Broadbent, Spotto and Logan, all within a second and a half of each other. They are still fighting through as they come down Forest Elbow.
Not only the thing is, you look at Bathurst, you climb one side and then you're falling down the other side. Bathurst is built on top of very high, so you got to be smart about where you see. See this part here, all down here, it's all downhill. Once you get to the top of Skyline, that's just a downhill one. When we get back to the straight, you're climbing back up again. That's why Bathurst is so famous for. And as Shane said, if you have not been to Mount Panorama, you need to get there. It is probably the most awesomest week in supercar racing that anybody could ever experience. I did it back in 2009, and I tell you, I had an absolute ball. I walked around Bathurst, forwards and backwards, met Craig Lowndes, Jamie Whincup, met a whole lot of supercar drivers in 2009, and it was the perfect experience that I've ever had. So if you ever get a chance, please go to Bathurst and experience it. It's a cracking week when you're up there.
Make sure you book early too, Dave, if you plan on camping or getting any accommodation. It is well worth the trip, well worth the camping. You'll never forget it. You'll be drinking all night, sleeping in the morning, and then wake up to the roar of the V8s heading up the mountain. Another event is the 3-hour. Rob Logan just getting loose up on Griffin's Bend there. I saw the back tail end of it. We'll see him come up. This is a replay of Rob Logan. I thought I saw him scrape the wall just on the outside, hitting the marbles and just going out wide. Oh! Yes, he holds it.
They are pushing hard right now. They are literally on the limiter and on the eggs right now. Bathurst is. Rob's just got to settle down a little and get back into that rhythm. He's doing so well at the moment. He has lost a little bit of momentum to James and Craig right now, but James Spotto is raging up on the back of Craig Broadbent in a heartbeat. James is in that position right now. He's in that 4th position. He loves that 4th position, so he's looking to get on the podium. Will we see a first-time person win at the mountain, or will we see someone new? Remember, the last couple of races has been pretty much the top 2 in the championship. Craig or Oppo or even Wayne Walker have been the man to dominate around Mount Panorama. Will tonight be someone new? Will we see you, King of the Mountain? Right now, we're at lap number 7.
What impresses me, Dave, is these guys, unless they make little mistakes, they are consistent. Their consistency is what's keeping them at the front of the pack. We're only seeing
Definitely.
little mistakes. We saw Justin Bryce make 2 mistakes, and look where he is now. He's back in P6. Rob Logan was with this pack, made a little mistake at Griffin's, the cutting, and now look where he is. He's trying to fight to get back on. He's a second and a half off the back of Spotto, but he is lapping quite well. So even half a second on Justin Bryce that last lap, and Spotto is about a second ahead on that lap due to that earlier incident, or accident I should say.
Definitely, indeed. You make that one tight little mistake and things can but also in saying that you make a little mistake, you can gain the time back. It just depends on how you drive and how the tires will hold. Right now he's not that far behind. He can still see James and Craig there. He's a little bit back, but you know, he just made that little kind of mistake, and unfortunately will hurt everything. But you never know. Bathurst will always throw a curveball. You can never be so careful. You have to be literally on the rugged end of the wheel and just elbows up. So right now, everybody has doing really well in the 8 laps that we've had so far. Oh, look at that. Neil Haynes right up on the back of Craig Stoddard. This is for position 9 and 8. Neil will have a look. Nope. Craig
Short shift from Craig Stoddard. Handled that really well. Neil Haynes definitely faster throughout other parts of the track, but Craig very strong in a forest elbow, and that's very important because now he's launched himself onto the longest straight of the track. He'll once again high top end speed as they head down 283. And Neil Haynes right up the back now, coming through the chase out of the tricky section down to Hell's Corner, or Hell Corner.
The last corner.
And
on the
Eric
racetrack
Chandra
right
just
now.
in front as well, lapping in the 205s, 205.9 that last lap.
Yeah, definitely indeed. So see, there's battles, but there's also a long race. If you get too far back, you just get around, enjoy the racing. Right, we're back at the front. Oppo and Flacky, 1 and 2. Craig Broadband 3. The series leader, James Spotto back there in 4. Remember, as I said at the start of the bullpen, at the top of the thing, this is the way the championship is between these 3 right now. The man that's in third is a 5-point buffer over the man that is leading, and that is Oppo. He's got the man that's chasing him in the championship. Flacky, we're on board with him. He's 1 point behind Daniel, and Daniel 5 points behind Craig. Anything is possible. The person that wins Bathurst tonight leaves here with a good amount of points going to the Gold Coast. Remember, Gold Coast, we go back to sprint racing. This is the last double points round. You do need to do everything right here at Bathurst right now as we head into the back end of the championship.
Scott Flack just getting loose, coming into Forest Elbow there, bit of tail end, coming back, carrying too much speed and unable to pull it up, but he hasn't lost too much time. As we see, we go further up the load. It looks like Eric Chandra has come undone because he's back in P9 at the moment. And Craig Stoddard, Neil Haynes going through to P7 and 8.
Eric not having a good night by the looks of it. He's way back. So he must have had a problem either in the chase or in the in Forest Elbow somewhere. We didn't see that. He's just coming down Commonwealth right now. So he's definitely struggling right now. Never to mind, he might be off the pace a little, but remember, they had that one compulsory pit stop as well. They have to take. We are currently at lap number 10 right now. We've got 30 to go, or 35 to go, sorry.
Yes, only 10 laps down, Dave, and all this action's already. When are we going to start seeing some pit? When's our pit window? My guess is around lap 19 to 21. That would be my guess. For Scott Flack, I think he's going to go through to 25. But again, we will always see what happens closer to the time. These guys, 10 laps with the Super Softs. The tyre wear is very good. Just seeing Scott Flack fall back into the fold, into the clutches of Craig Broadbent. They're really pushing it now. Craig Broadbent sniffs the opportunity as he moves forward.
I'm going to say 23-25 with the way the soft tyre is at the moment. You can get a good dose of tyre wear out of it. It's just how you play it and how you drive. So I'm gonna stick with 23-25. Somewhere around there, I'll see some of the boys I reckon come in. But remember, Flacky is the tyre whisperer. He can control those tyres really well to some of the other boys. So I'm gonna stick with that. 23 round lap 23-25. I think we'll see some of the boys come in.
So you're saying it's a one-stopper?
Yeah, I'm going to say a one-stopper. It depends on how you play it and how they manage the tyre wear right now.
Well, if they're lapping in the 203s, it looks like they're leaving it all out on the track, ready to come in for 2 pit stops. But we'll see, won't we?
Definitely. Yeah, you don't want to be burning the tyres too much either. So, Neil Haynes right now having a look at Craig Stoddard.
Oh,
big lock up for Craig.
Right rear on Stoddard.
You don't want to be doing that because you will put a flat spot on those tyres and the tyres will go away quicker. Neil Haynes had a look. He had a look coming out of the chase. Then just lost a little bit of ground. Craig will think right now. Rob Logan still has the current lap. Is the quickest car out there at the moment. Nobody has been able to get any closer to lap times at the moment.
This is the closest battle. Eric Chandra just popping into Hell Corner in the background there as we head up towards Griffin's Bend. It's Stoddard in P7, Neil Haynes in 8, taking the tighter line, trying to threaten Stoddard, making him balk. Justin Bryce just ahead of these guys as well.
It's a very, not only that, it'd be very hot inside the cabins as well. And temperature right now is currently sitting at 26 degrees weather-wise. So it's not too hot, but it's pretty hot inside those cars when you're working really hard.
Yeah, that'd be outside ambient temperature. Inside, right behind the engine, even with the cool suits, it's still going to be a hot oven in there. Take your choc chip cookies and they'll be done after this race.
Oh, Neil Haynes just made some grab because Craig Stoddard hit that curve where Davey Reynolds did it in practice, and it kind of bicycled him a little tiny bit in his brake. So Neil's got to have a look now. He's getting close, Neil Haynes is, to the back of Craig Stoddard and that Fanta Camaro. Will Neil have a crack down at the chase? He's getting the draft. Remember, he's right underneath that draft. I reckon Neil's going to have a look this time. He goes to the outside. Will we go 2 abreast? You cannot go 2. They're going to go 2 abreast. Oh my goodness.
Great move from Neil Haynes, taking it on the inside. Balls of steel for that one. And he takes a position from Craig Stoddard, moving up into P7. Neil Haynes in the Matt Stone Racing. Stoddard trying to come back on the inside. This will be a battle that goes throughout the whole race. I'm sure we'll tune back and see, but these guys are battling it out. Justin Bryce, are we catching the back of Justin Bryce with them battling on? The gap's about 4.3. Mark that one in your calendar or on your notepad, and we'll check in with that later. 4.3 away from Justin Bryce in the 333 Service Australia
that
Camaro.
Was a lot of guts. That was definitely a lot of guts for Neil Haynes to do that in the chase. Not often do you get 2 cars going through there. Justin, as Shane just pointed out, Justin is all on his own at the moment in position number 6. The boys back there, probably slowly, Justin just letting the race come to him. He's not doing anything too bad.
Oof. Just saw Rob Logan just blurt with that wall as he's trying to chase it back to Spotto, who's still in contention just ahead. We can see him come through the dipper, taking that nice over the 2 wheels over into the dipper. Beautiful compression. Oh, just a bit too much.
He got
on. He let the tail wag there.
They have got Gamic on as well, so you don't want to be flirting with that wall too much. You will have Gamics. These cars are get pretty Gamics if you flirt with that wall too much. I certainly noticed in a practice session when we were leading up to Bathurst last year, I blew the engine coming down Conlog Straight. and she bursted a massive flame out the back of her. So you got to be very precisely and smart with these cars. They are different to last year's to the Gen 2 cars that we've used to race. It's all you Gen 3, and remember, Toyota is coming into the series next year in the main game. A whole different ball game next year when Toyota arrives.
Yeah, looking forward to that one.
Definitely indeed. You have three cars, three different manufacturers on the field. You have a Camaro, you have Mustang, and you have the Toyota. Remember, Red Bull, they're leaving Camaro at the end of this year to go back to Ford. Nick Percat is retiring from supercar racing at the end of the year. A lot of people are changing teams for next year's series, so it's going to be interesting. Wilkinson leaving Ford to go to Toyota. Brad Jones leaving Camaro to go to Toyota. There's a lot of things happening in the main world at the moment with the supercars. Back to the action, we're at lap 13.
Looks like Craig Broadbent's getting closer to the back of Scott Flack. That gap's 1.3 at the moment. That's been pretty steady throughout the whole race, to be honest. It's up to these guys to manage that gap and watch each other for the pit stop. It's all going to be around that pit stop, and we see Broadbent closing hard on Scott Flack now, coming down Skyline. Just settle it in.
Craig's playing with the concrete wall as well. He's getting awfully close to that concrete wall too. So they're all playing with the concrete. But yeah, definitely indeed. Craig is getting. Oh, Blackie runs a little
Black
wide.
Going wide again. There he goes.
Oh, that's definitely. Blackie made a mistake. He was wide coming down the Forest Elbow. That will give Craig Broadbent position number 2. We're on board when that happened. Blackie back in the slipstream now. Will he have a look? He's getting very close. He might have a look back here on the inside. No, he thinks twice about it. He backed out of that then. Blackie could have had a look at the thing, but he's awfully close. James Fotto back in P4.
Yeah, Blackie just, again, one little mistake and it changes everything. He lost a position just on a little lock-up, too hot or too heavy into Forest Elbow, unable to pull up this 1.5-ton beast of a V8 and conceding P2 to Craig Broadbent. Now that's very important points for Craig Broadbent for the championship, Dave.
Yes, definitely indeed. It just changes things a little. With Oppo out in front, that will give Craig probably just a couple more points right now. Blackie will be thinking, why did I do that? I need to get back up there. Remember, the top 3 are fighting in this championship. And it is so close right now that points mean everything. Craig, he's just got to be focused. He wants to defend his championship going to Gold Coast. Remember, we've got Gold Coast and Adelaide coming up. The last 2 rounds of the V8 Supercar. Oh, and Sandown as well, my bad, sorry. So we've still got 3 rounds to go, but this championship right now is absolutely belting. Craig getting away from Blackie. He has opened that gap. Justin Bryce, that is on lap 14. Justin has come in early.
Yeah, he's going for the 2-stopper. He's going to smash out a 2-stopper. So 14 and 13 and then 45. So he's gone for the 2-stopper. A different strategy to the boys out front. This could get him a good jump here. We will see. It's a lot of conservation for the boys up front. So let's watch Justin Bryce's first couple of laps out on fresh rubber. He's going to absolutely smash it from here on in as we go back to the front with Broadbent and Flack. But let's pay a bit of attention to the leader, Daniel Passano. 3.7 second gap. Been smashing out the 204s on that last lap. Pretty consistent towards his best lap of the race so far. And it's a number 98, Butterbean Motorsport, your leader after lap 14. 1/3 of the race complete, or just about to, as we go through Hell Corner across the start-finish line. The officials there are just waiting to bring out the checkered, but that's not for another hour as yet. That is half an hour gone, 1 hour to go. Stay tuned. We are in this to the end, and we have 30 laps to go.
Right now, Oppo just looks nice and calm and relaxed right now, doing everything right. I reckon he would have been talking to the team, thinking we just got to play it nice and smart right now. He has that gap, so Craig has opened that gap a little further Flacky right now. So Flacky will be definitely very hot under that collar. Oh, Craig got a little sideways into turn, but right now Oppo is the man, nice and calm, out in front, doing everything smart for the Butterbean Camaro. Craig, P2, Flacky, position 3. There's the top 3 go through. Then we're back to James Botto. Rob Logan, staying with James. That's 4 and 5. Back to Oppo. Back to James and Rob Logan. This is the closest battle right now on the racetrack. They're just keeping together. This is how it's going to be for, I reckon, into the pit stops start. But Justin Bryce, the first car of the pit already. Across the top. Now you go down. It's like a roller coaster. Oh, Rob got very close then. There's the Toyota stickers on the side. Like I said earlier, you climb the mountain and then you descend down the other side of it. Into Fowler's elbow. SimHaus Racing. Oh, sorry, SimHaus for Supercars on the side. Nest Whiskey.
We can see the two different lines coming through Forest Elbow. Rob Logan taking the wider entry. James Spotto going a bit tighter. Looks like James Spotto got a better exit, but we can see Rob Logan gaining. So the top end speed definitely favours Rob Logan because it looks like he got to get on the gas a lot earlier than James Spotto coming out of Forest Elbow. But James Spotto, very clean, very clinical, not really making any mistakes, and he is just punching those laps in. This lap will be a 2:05.2.2 as they cross the line. Both of them on a 2:05.2 there, Dave. Very close, very tight. Oh, Spotto just going wide there. He's under fire now. It's side by side up the hill.
Up. It's a drag race, and I think Rob's gonna have it. Easily done. Rob Logan will slot into position number 5. Oh, sorry, position 4 now. So that will put James back. Watch what happens here. James, I think, just got a little loose. Just went a little wide and had to pull up. Lucky to pull up and not go in that kill leader in turn 1. And that just gave Rob the advantage to go through. We'll see what James can do now if he can stay with Rob. Maybe the tyre's going a little bit. Right now.
Oh, he's...
Oh, yeah. I think the tyres are going.
The rears are getting very spongy for James Spotto. I don't know if that's the end of it. I think he's just overheated it, trying to fix it coming out through Hell Corner. And he's just waiting for the tyres to get back under temperature. We know with these cars, once they overheat, they're very hard to control and get that temperature back down.
We are at lap 16. We are close to Sainz' prediction for when cars start to come in. I said lap 23 to 25. Sainz said lap 19 to 21. So we are getting to the pointy end of when cars will start coming in. But right now, it is... See, Oppo is gone. Flacky and Craig are there. And then it's back to these two boys keeping together. It's like a battle back in the days when me and Bradley Martin used to be close together. These two keeping right now, Rob Logan and James Spotto doing the exact same thing and keeping themselves in the hunt.
Yes, Rob Logan in the Bendix Nick Percat car, who we just heard, Dave, like you said earlier, has announced his retirement from full-time racing. We'll probably see him in the Endurance Series for a couple more seasons after this, if that's the case. But depends if he goes to another race format.
Yeah, definitely, indeed. He announced, it was a pretty shock this morning. He did that Bathurst on social media, and I was surprised to see him call that. He's one of a hell of a driver. He's done a lot of stuff in supercar racing. Has won a couple Clipsal 500 back in the days when it was wet there, and he was the man to beat. So it'll be unfortunate to see him go, but like you said, Shane, we hope to see him in the Enduros, and yeah, him and his lovely little puppy dog that always turns up to the racetrack. We'll see what happens in the near future for Nick. James Spotto right now staying with Rob Logan. Oh, Rob getting a little fishy as well. So I reckon the tyres are slowly starting to sort of... Oh, Rob Logan flirting with that concrete wall. We are at lap 17. Well, so we're definitely not quite halfway yet, but we're getting to the thing. And James Spotto right now, again, racing up on the back of Rob Logan. Rob P4, James back in P5, Blackie position 3, Broadband position 2, and the man out in front at the moment. The man chasing down Craig Broadband is Daniel Pisano.
It seems like between these two, whoever's at the back is the chaser. Like we saw Rob Logan chase James Spotto and overtake, but now that Rob's out in front, it's Spotto who's on the chase and chasing. And will he get up the inside, foxing the inside, heavy under brakes, a bit of, very smooth from James Spotto, just takes the line, no lock up, saving those tyres, no flat spot on these tyres. And I'm almost in the pit window, but realizing that if they come in lap 18 to 21, that's going to make the second stint a lot longer.
Yes, definitely indeed. You don't...
Oh, up the inside. Bit of a touch there.
Oh.
They managed to stay on, and James Spotto backed out of that, which allowed Logan to take the front. But that was a great move on the inside if he was to hold it. Not quite, just a bit too far back there. But he'll be lining that up, Dave, for 1 to 2 laps time. Guaranteed.
Definitely indeed. James Spotto right now had a massive look in turn 1. Him and Rob Logan right now, the 2 star cars. Remember, Rob Logan
just going wide there.
Oh, here we go. As Shane just said. Oh, this is thing. Remember, Rob Logan is the fastest car on track at the moment. This is a nice duel. 2 Camaros going toe to toe for position 4 and 5.
Rob Logan using all of that track right out to the fence. James Spotto a bit more conservative there. Just settling the car down right up the back bumper of Logan. Going through the dipper. Got a better line if he goes up the right-hand side. He knows it. He sniffed it, but he's got Forest Elbow as well. Is he going to get up the inside here? Oh, just a squeeze.
This is incredible.
This is what it's all about. This is what Bathurst delivers, and it's delivering yet again. James Spotto, Rob Logan having a massive race. This is excellent stuff as the leaders sort themselves out. Bit of a draft here.
James is having a look. He got the draft. James may pull the trigger here in the chase. Will he do it? No. He was so close. Rob goes very wide. James is right there. Will James pull the trigger down in the last corner? James is all over him at the moment. They're
not touching. It looks like it, but what about Hell Corner? We saw last lap in the Hell Corner.
Wow, this is incredible.
Oh, here he goes, again. Straight up there. Great move.
Oh, how could the... Wow.
Do you know what we have to do, Dave? We have to go see that one again. Watch this.
Definitely, indeed.
Watch this heavy braking, late braking, up on the inside. He knows it. He knows he's going to do it, and he waits for the opportunity. There he goes. Bit of a balk. He had to do it because it looked like Rob Logan was a bit early on the brakes there, and that allowed James Spotto to absolutely nail that overtake.
Not only that, the amount of gain that James made coming on that main straightaway was incredible.
Beautiful move.
That's like a 50-meter break thing there, and James is saying, I'm going for it. And look at the gap he's got on Rob now. So that's definitely put James back in position 4 and Rob unsettled a little. We are at the point now that Shane said. We're at that point where Shane said lap 19 to 21. No one has come in but Justin. I'm amazed Justin Bryce hasn't made any gain at the moment.
Oh, he's been chewing away that time. He's lapping about 4 seconds faster than the guys in front. So he is gaining on Chandra, who's now only 10 seconds ahead. It was about 18 seconds ahead, but he's brought it back down to 10 seconds. But will he have used up all of his new rubber just to catch up to the back of Chandra, giving him nothing left to make the overtake? Here is Chandra up the top of the mountain.
Everybody, Eric Chandler. He's going to get a Jim mowing sign if he keeps doing that. No one else has come in yet. I am keeping eye on the other 3 at the moment, and no one's coming in, so everyone's still staying out. We're at lap number 20. So right now, the first one Shane said was lap 19. That's gone. Shane's second lap is lap number 20. No one's still coming yet. Back on board with Craig Scottard, the fan of Sprite. God, that's making me thirsty right now just looking at that car. With the way that Sydney's been at the moment, it's been a belting, scorching hot weather the last couple of days. And unfortunately, Oppo just got a little sideways going in turn 2. I caught that then. Rob Logan, P5. James Spotto, the Spite, Camaro, team car to Craig Stoddard. The team will be happy right now with there's Flacky. 1 point behind Oppo, back in P3. Craig Broadbank, series leader, 5 points in front of. Craig kisses that wall. He's 5 points in front.
Just putting some concrete on that Race Tech steel signage on the side of his car there. He's not going to have much vinyl left on the side of that vehicle at the end of the race if he keeps doing that. But he's using up all of that track. And he's chasing down Oppo, and brought that gap back down to 4.1 seconds. So he is charging hard. There's Oppo up the road.
Craig's just leaving his name on the side of the Bathurst wall there right now. And the Butterbean Camaro.
Yeah, getting some of that day glow orange.
Definitely, indeed. It's always good to walk around Bathurst after the race is done and you see all the marks on the walls. It's incredible to see how close these cars get. Oppo right now, under the Briggs. The Armour Briggs still hasn't come in. Craig, same thing. Blackie, nope, still hasn't come in. So the top 3, still not in yet. We're at lap 21. So this is taking Shane out of the chase running right now. Shane said lap 19 to 21.
I feel like you're throwing me under the bus. So what was your prediction? 25 then?
I think 23 to 25.
Okay, so I'm out of my pit window, obviously.
Yep, you're out of it.
There's no massive undercut for me today, so I'm going to lose the $5. I think it's going to be back to you, Dave.
I reckon right now the boys they're being smart at the moment, so maybe they might not even come in on the way I said either. They might even go further. But interesting at the moment, the track is starting to look like there is a bit of black spots there, so it is rubbering up a little. And you can see it down the thing here as well. There is a couple of black spots in certain parts of the racetrack right now, across the top. This is a good part across the top. You look over you can look over the top of that if you get it nice and right. And then it cuts down underneath and you just have a roller coaster down the foal's elbow. But Oppo right now, absolutely commanding this race. I was in this last year and I tell you, it's different this year. Unfortunately, the Kmart car not out here this year. But it's always good to jump in with Shane and commentate some good racing like we've done all season. Well, just a heads up, British Touring Cars next week at Silverstone Raceway. If anyone wants to jump in, by the way, we're back on that Tuesday night for the British Touring Car round. And another MJ Build sponsoring that $50 for the British Touring Cars. And all the details are in the link and the description if you'd like to join us. The more drivers, the better. Oh, Craig Broadband come out of the chase and got that thing absolutely sideways then.
I'd say the tyres are starting to go, Dave, because Daniel's starting to lose his line there and just getting a bit loose in Murray's corner. Not too bad through Hill corner because it's the uphill, but controlling it down into the heavy braking on a downhill run's very hard as well. So Bryce, look at Justin Bryce now, 1 second behind Eric Chandra. He's chasing, there it is. Right on time, and it's a drag race down the main straight.
He might get Eric here as well, and then also get Craig Stoddard just up there as well. So he might catch Craig as well. Oh, Justin just parks it there instead of seeing it. Justin has a couple of dents on the back of his car there if you have a look through Eric's windscreen right now. There's just a couple of little genks in the back of the car. Craig Stoddard, lap 22, has come in. Who's next?
Oh, lap 22, I was just out, Dave. I think he heard me and didn't want me to win the $5, but Stoddard the first one, and he wants to get in fresh rubber. He knows how to manage it in the second stint, so he's in for the undercut. Justin Bryce already up into P6 now, because Rob Logan has, I think he's been and gone. He's had a pit stop already. Rob Logan.
Okay, so there's Craig coming back out. Who is next? Do we see Oppo? Do we see Craig? Do we see Flacky? Do we see James Spotto? Could you imagine if all three come in at the same time?
I think that's what we're going to see. We're definitely going to see that, I think. That's my second $2 worth. I've already spent $5. I've spent $2 on this one. And we are go for 22. It won't be this one. Broadbent, no, he's staying out. What about Flack up the top of the hill? He might come in. No.
Flacky stays out as well, so the top three stay out.
Okay,
so we have had cars come in.
I'm going to put $1 on that Scott Flack is the last one to pit, and he'll chase him down towards the end. He'll go for the overcut. All right, so he won't come in first. He'll come in third out of the top three. Oh, Spotto. Here we go. Spotto is in the pits.
Coming on lap 23. So it leaves the top three championship to Kangas. How far is James going to come back out? Is he going to come back out in fourth? He's currently fighting Neil Haynes, that is in P5.
Oh, nice in the pit box there. Great stop.
Okay, so
two
Neil
sides.
Haynes
He's down to P5 at the moment. Justin Bryce coming around the corner. There he goes. So it's going to be a long.
Hope Justin just coming on the main straightaway now. So James Spotto may stay out. There's James going. So Justin P6. James will get out in front. Neil Haynes is back in P4. Wow. That changes everything up at the moment.
And there's Rob Logan in the background behind Justin Bryce in P7. That'll change once the guys in front start to pit. Neil Haynes, what's he going to do? Is he going to go long, Dave? As Chantra's in the pits now.
I don't know if Neil's even pit. Has Neil not pitted yet?
No. So he's up in P4.
Okay, so Neil may be the wild card in all of this and stay out, because Oppo's on the chase now. So where do we see everyone else right now? Neil Haynes.
Right, just looking at the scoreboard and the timing screen, Craig Broadbent is the only.
Oppo, Craig.
There he goes. Broadbent's in now. Oppo's in. Flacky, what's Flack? I lost my $2. He's gone hot again. He's gone hot again. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed his opportunity.
Flacky has done a Craig Lowndes and has missed the pit entry.
He's now officially in the lead of the race. Let's watch what happens here. This is Scott Flack, a replay. He wasn't able to turn in, and now he's back out in front.
That is a carbon copy of what Craig Lowndes did back in the days in the Vodafone car. Oppo and Craig have both come in. Flacky.
That's a good stop from the pit crew, Craig Broadbent.
There goes Neil Haynes. Neil Haynes has gone past both of them.
He's now in P2. Neil Haynes from the back of the grid, up into P2, yet to pit, but doing a stellar job to extend these tyres. It looks like.
I wonder right now, Shane.
Yeah.
Does Flacky come in now?
He has to. He lost too much time on that last pit stop. Rob Logan, another fastest lap of the race.
Definitely 2:03.291. That is quick. Where's Flacky right now? The boys are only just climbing the hill.
So Flacky's coming down. We're going to watch this very intently as they come through.
I'll keep an eye on where Flacky and Neil Haynes is right now. They're just coming across the top of the mountain where Flacky's coming down Fowler's elbow.
So
Flacky has to come in.
Flacky
Ooh.
has to come in on this one. Let's go get on board with Scott Flack. Coming over the hill, top speed, 285 as they come in. Choosing a different ratio, 287 as a heavy brake into the chase, a left and an easy. Oh, he's very ginger through there. He should have been on the gas already. Watch him dive into the pit lane. He has to come in now. He fluffed it up first time. How is he going to go the second time? Oh, great work. Straight in, down, brakes down, pit limiter on. Now, if he's in the pits now, it is Neil Haynes coming through the chase with Obatasano and Broadbent, and Scott Flack, unfortunately, we can see there.
Haynes is staying out.
Haynes is going to stay out with the boys coming around as we turn our focus onto the main straight. Scott Flack is going to lose so much time here, but his strength is going to be towards the end.
How far is he going to lose? There's James Spotter. How much is Flacky going to lose right now? Because Craig back and said Oppo is all over Neil Haynes like no tomorrow. The Butterbean Camaro pulls up the side. Who's going to have it? Neil Haynes is going to get banged. Oh my God. That was a hold your stuff moment, Australia. Oppo out the other side, drifting. Speedway style in turn 2. Oppo back to the lead of the race. Neil Haynes second. Broadbent third. How far is Flacky back? Where does he come out in?
Well, Flack is out of the pit lane now, just coming in and chasing down Spotto. So Flacky's lost a spot to James Spotto here. He's going to have to fight through Spotto, who we know has actually got the fastest lap of the race now, taking that from Rob Logan after the pit stop. Although Eric Chandra has just smashed a 202.924, massive lap.
Wow.
So James Spotto defending against Scott Flack. Oh, it's all heating up now, up the front. Oppo, there's Broadbent. And he's closed the gap.
Neil Haynes?
Neil Haynes is still there in P3. There he is. I think it's time for him to come in now. He'll be happy with that one. That's over halfway, and he'll have fresher rubber towards the end. The gap between 4 and 5, there it is there. That is Spotto and Flack there. And Neil Haynes in P3. Are we going to see Neil Haynes come in this lap, Dave?
Yes, I say he will. For sure he will have to come in now.
His last lap was a 2:05.9, so he's losing a bit of time. Here he comes. Fresh rubber for Neil Haynes.
So all cars come in on lap 23, the 25, like I said. And the top 3 came in at the exact same. Unfortunately for Flacky, he had to go around and do another lap because he made that big boo-boo. And it cost him. Now he's back and forth. James Spotto, P3. The fan Sprite Camaro is in third, but he's got a hard charging, angry Flacky chasing him down. The big guy in the back there waving around on turn 1. I don't know what they call those waving guys. I think they're like some called hugging people.
Yeah, sort of the blow up sign guys.
Oh, Flacky! He's hit the wall hard! Just as we were talking about that, Flacky come through turn 2 and belted the wall.
Watch Scott Flack come up on fresh rubber, only 1 lap old. He's come in hot, come around.
What has happened? He got on the curve. Got on the curve. Oh,
yeah, easy mistake. Those tyres haven't warmed up yet for Scott Flack. As we go live now.
James Spotto has the fastest lap of the race, a 2:02.819. James Spotto, the Spike Camaro, is the fastest car out there, but he got an angry Scott Flack behind him.
Oh, squirreling as well, locking up, doing all sorts to catch. Scott Flack's going. He probably thought it was going to be an easy pass, but it's proven to be a lot harder. Justin Bryce back up in a P6 now. Now he still needs to have another pit stop, Justin Bryce, and that's coming up in about 4 laps time.
Do they all have another pit stop? That's the question.
I think that's it for the front runners. I think
got to settle again.
I think Justin Bryce just burned him up too early in the early stages of the race. We know he lost it coming out of the Forest Elbow a couple of times, just got it taily, and he lost a few spots and momentum there, and he's been trailing at the back. But that pit stop's definitely been a good thing for him. He's 6 seconds off P5, and he's going to have another pit stop.
So,
James Spotto in P3, and that is Scott Black right behind.
The last lap for the top 2 was Oppo get a 2:03.004 and Craig get a 2:03.043. But right now, James Spotto definitely still the faster car, and Flacky playing with that concrete wheelbarrow, but he's getting close. He's getting very close. Oh, James. Oh, Flacky raging up there, and then if he gets past James, he has to chase down the other 2. Craig, he's in second, and he's 1.4 behind behind Oppo. This is the battle right now. These 2 are 12 seconds back behind the leaders. Oh, this is incredible. This is the closest battle on track right now. Look at the dent in Flacky's bonnet right there. That's a big dent in that bonnet. Oh, Flacky gets close down to the elbow.
Getting a lot of air under at the dipper there as well. Charging hard. That inside left always comes up through that section. So run down Conroy. Oh, taking out the barriers. He's throwing everything out like it's Mario Kart. It's not banana. He manages to get the barriers out of the way, and off they go.
Flacky's very close. Flacky, can have a look. Oh, Flacky. Oh my goodness.
Tried to switch over then, but it didn't work.
Oh my goodness. We're at lap 28. We're almost. Here we've got like 17 laps to go. By the time we get to lap 30, it'll be 15. But this is the closest battle right now. James Spotto still the fastest car on track. Spotto gets sideways. Oh my goodness, he kept that. How did he not spin that car? Remember, the top 5 are not using any assist either, so they are literally running on a smelling rag. They're not
the raw inputs, no driving assist, just like the real cars. There's no ABS, no brake assist, nothing. The top 5 in this championship are not allowed to use any of the assists, and that allows some of the other guys to try and catch up if they need the assist, but generally they find that they're a lot quicker without them anyway. So no real advantage there.
And it makes them drive harder too, and makes them learn more of the car of what it can do. Oh my goodness, just as I say that, Flacky gets ever so close to that wall. Back to Oppo. Craig Broadband, second. Will this change in the championship, or will it stay with Craig in front? Remember, 5 points after the drop round. Harry Cam, they're going to have a look on Craig Stoddard. Got him.
Oh, bit of a tap there from Stoddard. Return of serve.
Gives him a love kiss saying, hey, I'm here. Oh,
just getting Taylor up the inside. Wasn't the opportunity. So this is another ding-dong battle going on. This is for P8 and 9. Chandra just getting past Stoddard there. But Stoddard wants that position back.
Lap 29. We've got 16 to go.
Yellow in sector 2. I don't know what that's for.
Someone spun. Who is it?
Oh no!
Neil Haynes. That puts Rob Logan and Justin.
Oh, he's just overshot it. Got the tail round, and that's Neil Haynes from P5, I think that was. Yes. Very awkward spot to do a 3-point turn, get it in gear. Thankfully, no cars are coming. But pretty soon, Eric Chandler and Craig Stoddart are going to be there as he gets off now. Down in the chase he is. We'll go further up the front. Opposano. I heard that over the radio.
Oppo's just doing everything right now, right at the moment. Remember, as I said at the top of the coverage, Oppo had a 5-point lead, 5-point deficit going into tonight to Craig Broadbent. And it was 1 point back to Flacky. Right now, everything could change. We have to wait to see what happens with the points at the end of tonight, but I reckon Oppo may lead this championship by 2 points if it stays how it is, unless anything changes. But Flacky getting very close again to James Spotto. Nice and calm through the elbow. On the one down the Commonwealth Tray, almost reaching 300 almost. Roughly 280. Nearly 300 by the time you get to the chase. Flacky doing everything. A big accident happened here back in 2010 when Fabian Coulthard and a white wheel tyre, and it sent Fabian barrel rolling in the Achilles back there. Luckily, Fabian was okay.
That was the old Bundaberg livery as well, I remember. Bits of Bundaberg flying off everywhere.
Definitely indeed, but the good thing is that Fabian got out under his own steam and gave a wave to the fans to say he was okay, but that was a whole crash, and that was on the opening lap too, because he made a contact with Jason Barkwana back in that start, and it just sent that Bundaberg car flying. And as Shane said, there was parks everywhere all over the kilometre. Flacky chasing James Spotto. Oh, Flacky wages up. He's got to have another look. One of the Cole Trickle cars used from Daytona. Flacky got. Oh, Flacky went wide. Oh,
he's done the undercut. Can he get round the outside in time to take the line? Spotto's going to have to take a tight line, but he holds it. Great work from Spotto. Holds position. Justin Bryce back in the pits. Lap 30 as predicted. I'll get my $2 back. Thank you very much. And Brycey falling back into P8 because of it, but I think he's... Oh no, Stoddart through as well.
We'll give you the $2 back for that one.
Thanks. So Justin Bryce coming up Mountain Straight now, just after that pit stop, 30 seconds down on fresh rubber. He's got 15 laps, so as long as he laps 2 seconds faster than the guys in front, he'll get back in the back of that pack, no problem. But Scott Flack struggling to get through James Spotto. This will be a fantastic result for James Spotto if he holds the third step of the podium here.
It's a ding-dong battle right now between the two of them.
Yeah, I've been saying all year, James Spotto from the very first round has just been so consistent, collecting the P4s every round, and I think he's he's now fifth in the championship, but this one will get him back up because Justin Bryce is back down into P9, and with double points, that will not be enough to stay ahead of James Spotto. So we might see a position change after this race.
Yes, here. So Justin is 93 and James Spotto is 85. So that could change the way Justin is at the moment. Where Justin's sitting and where James is right now, yeah, it could definitely swing in the favour of James Spotto right now. As Shane just pointed out there.
Black knows that this is his strongest section, but it's very hard to overtake here. It's really just a one-laner. Oh, Spotto just taking the protective line on the inside. Brakes early, protects it. He knows he made a mistake in that lap previous. Look how tight it is through here. Very patient on the rear, on the accelerator. I don't want to cook up the rears. Over to the grate. Dipping off, take that inside curve, let it drift out to the wall. And Sulman and across Skyline now. Oh, sorry, McPhillamy, I should say.
Oh, James Spotto got it.
Hold on to it, Sunshine.
Oh, he got locked up. Jane would be shredding underneath the helmet. I know I certainly am shredding here right now in the cockpit and
Would you
in the
say-
commentary booth.
Would you say he's driving quite sprightly?
Oh yeah, definitely indeed.
So
Definitely
Scott
indeed.
Flack
He'd be
chasing James Spotto. I can feel an inside move coming. Spotto's
So can
weaving
I.
all over the road. He needs to make just one line. Here he
Lucky's
comes.
right there. Remember, they got 2 cars through here last time. Who's got it ill? James Spotto is holding
Back
on.
up on the inside. Oh, hold on to it.
my
Oh, Flack
goodness.
just getting loose there.
oh.
It's not over
This is-
yet.
This is incredible racing right now, and they're battling for P number 3 and 4. James Spotto having a look.
Maybe we'll
Flack
see
has got
another
the job
move,
done.
another dive, not a dive bomb, but a late
Oh.
break on Scott Flack. You're
I
gonna
can tell you right now, I'm just shredding up here in the commentary box with how hot it is. I know what these boys are feeling right now. I've done this myself, and I've raced hard with the boys. They'd be definitely hot in those cockpits right now for them.
have a look at this. Justin Bryce, 1 second behind Craig Stoddard already, and he's just come out of the pits. That last lap, he hasn't crossed the line yet, so we haven't got a new lap time for Justin Bryce. But already, unless Stoddard's made a mistake, is in the clutches of Justin Bryce.
We have 13 laps to go. Laps 32 of 45. There is Justin, the Service Plus Australia.
And there's
Chase-
Craig Stoddard.
God, that fan of cars making me thirsty.
It's the second of the Schweppes cars.
They are team cars. Craig Stoddard and James Spotto.
Sorry, it's
out of the
Coca-Cola, not Schweppes. Never mind. Wrong chain.
It's alright, we'll let you go with that one. But yeah, definitely those 2 cars are definitely out of the same stable. Justin Bryce, Service Plus Australia, chasing him down. I think Service Australia. Somewhere along those lines. But it's the nice blue and white car that Justin has. Justin, this year he definitely not hasn't put it on his roof. Thank goodness for that. We're not seeing Justin's undercarriage at the bottom of that Camaro. He's keeping it on all 4. Oh, Justin got, oh my goodness, that was almost in the wall.
It's squirrely up the top there.
Oh.
He has to regain, get control, get back into his rhythm. They're not using all the track here, so they're playing it very safe. Oh, Bryce right under the back tail of Stoddard now as they come down Skyline, preparing for the dip. A bit of a dip on the brake and then back on the accelerator as they go through. Inner Forest Elbow now, going out wide, trying to get that inside line so they can get on the gas early, let it drift out and get maximum speed. Great exit from Craig Stoddard. Justin Bryce had no answer for that. All he's got to do is tuck into the wind and into the draft, and that's exactly what he's doing. Look at him closing in now. This is the death.
He can have a go. Oh, he's right. Oh, he's right. Oh my goodness, he was right underneath that. 2 cars through the chase.
Stoddard just locking up on entry. Oh, lucky not to take out the back of Justin Bryce, but very great job from the both of them
That is
not to
incredible.
come
The
together.
2 cars through there.
Now Neil Haynes back up in a P6 after that incident, but he's got Eric Chandra and Bryce 6 seconds further back. So Bryce now up in a P8, Stoddard P9, Chandra 7, and Neil Haynes going up Mountain Straight. He's got Eric Chandra for company. Eric Chandra's last lap was a 2:04.4, and Neil Haynes was a 2:05.9. So a second and a half gained on Neil Haynes from Eric Chandra. So he's on the hunt.
But while you were talking about that, saying Justin and Craig were just in the background as well coming. So they are catching these boys very slowly, but they are coming at a rougher speed. There's Justin and there's Craig. So as they were coming up the hill, oh, Craig got a little surly then. You could see Justin and Craig in the background, so they're not far behind. Look at that lovely shot. Look at looking back down to Mount Panorama and Bathurst itself. And there's one of the cars just going in the chase. So you can see the cars going in the chase there. They're very tiny from up here. Gee, those cars are tiny down there.
Yeah, even when you're watching from the top of the mountain, you can watch them go through the bottom end of the circuit, and then you just hear the engines rev up the hill like a distant V8 engine, and then the closer it gets, the louder it gets, and you get 2 seconds of visuals, and then they're off again.
You were up there last year, weren't you? Saying you were sitting up the top of the mountain last year.
Yeah, I was operating the simulators at the top of the mountain for drive a race car.
What's your most favourite part of Bathurst? Or do you like being up the top of the mountain or down on the main straightaway? Because
I enjoy going up the top and then walking down to Forest Elbow, because you understand how steep that hill is. And on the way down, you can stop and watch guys at the dipper, but all you're doing is watching rooftops. You are standing so far above these cars, it's just rooftops, that's it. And then when you get to Forest Elbow, you see the commitment they make into the heavy braking, and then get on the gas and then just floor it straight down Conrod into the distance.
We're going to have to stop you there. Sorry about that, Shane, but Flacky has belted the wall across the top of the mountain, and James Spotto is all over him. Flacky had a big moment at the top of the mountain.
Yeah, we just saw it there and got the tail end. Here it is. Just went wide on Sky. Oh, just caught the inside wall. Pushed him out. He's lucky to be alive after that one. But
he's heating up right now. Oh. Like he got problems because James is right there. This is going to heat up for P3 and 4. Blackie will surely have some damage on that car. Because James is all over him like a hot cake. Tries down the inside. No. Think twice about it. Blackie holds on.
He's going to try Rob Logan move up the inside. Watch this. Watch the Sprite dive for the inside. No, he's thought better about that. Flack's got too much gap on him, and he's very strong under brakes in that corner. So not an opportunity for James Spotter on this lap alone. Maybe we'll check back in, or we'll keep going actually, because
they are 19 seconds behind the leaders. So right now Craig's 1 second behind Oppo, and then these two boys are 19 seconds back.
Yeah, that gap's closing.
Oh,
we've also got Chandra on Neil Haynes as well for P6.
James Spotto's still the fastest car out on the track. It's amazing how James is still the fastest car right now. No one else has posted any laps apart from James right now being that fast car, and he did that back a while ago. Oh, they are playing with the wall. We go to the top of the sky cam. Watch him just send down into the cutting here. Oh. And then down to Forest Elbow where Chase Moston had that horrible accident.
You can see the elevation from this view, Dave. Beautiful elevation here at Bathurst.
Definitely indeed. The gold, I think the gold mining is just somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's back at Forest Elbow there. Great place to stay overnight for hotel accommodation if you ever want to check out the gold mining hotel based at the back of Forest Elbow. It won't give you access to the elbow itself, but it's a great access to get into the circuit either at the Chase or Hell Corner where we're situated now. Sorry, Murray's Corner.
Not only that, you've also got the motel there, and then of course the Bathurst Museum. If you ever get a chance, go check out the Bathurst Museum. I've been there a couple of times myself, and there's so many cars in there, and of course all the camping grounds inside the pit area, and there's a lot of places that you can enjoy watching good racing at Mount Panorama. I'd like to get back up there myself one year and just enjoy Bathurst again. It's definitely a nice week to just get away, and if you're a motorhead like me and Shane are, yeah, Bathurst is probably the best place for you to go. James Spotto all over. Oh my goodness, no, that's a big crash.
Synchronized spinning it was.
That is almost a Marcus Ambrose, Greg Murphy moment. We're going to have to look at that again. Flacky went wide. James Spotto got a 1. And then it just all went pear-shaped. Bang off the wall. Flacky hit that wall.
Wow, that's big, big hit for these two. I don't know if Scott Flack will give that position back because he did take James Spotto out. Oh, he's under fire from Rob Logan.
Yeah.
And he's going to have a lot of damage carrying on that car. Flack out 5 seconds ahead of these two.
They will both have damages on those cars.
See, one little incident and it's all up in the air now. Rob Logan in the picture. Before it was James Spotto dancing with Scott Flack. Now he's dancing with Rob Logan, trying to hold that position.
James Spotto will have massive damage on that car. So will Scott Flack. They will both have damage on the two Camaros. That was almost the same incident as Marcus Ambrose and Greg Murphy. And look at Rob Logan will pounce on James like no tomorrow. No. They're going to go side by side for the chase.
Oh, on the grass, Rob Logan. He'll need to brake hard.
Oh, my goodness. They're rubbing. They're touching.
Side by side, they are still on.
Oh, my goodness. What good car control. Oh, wow. This is intense.
Oh, Rob Logan going to overshoot. James going to go back up on the inside. Oh, James hold on to it.
Oh, he put it in the wall.
Having a shock. He's gone from 3rd to 5th now. And that's released Rob Logan up the road as well.
Yep, what was a good day has turned horrible for James Spotto. Big Chandler chasing down Neil Haynes.
Chandler on the charge in P7. Neil Haynes manages to get back up, and Brycey 4 seconds behind. I saw the flash of blue. The Service Australia Camaro. There he is in the background.
Right there.
He's got another 8 laps to get on the back of these two. He can get 2 positions if he just gets up there. He's got fresher rubber. So when these guys start to die off towards the end of the race, Justin Bryce will be there to collect. Bryce's last lap there was a 2:04.7, and the guys in front are doing 2:05 flats. So he's about a 3/10 quicker. But he's going to have to be even quicker than that if he's going to chase and make any dent on these positions here for P6 and P7.
Definitely, indeed. The question is, has Flacky got a lot of damage on that car, and does he have to give that position back? Maybe not now that James is back in P5, but that was a big hit for both.
Yeah, I saw that as a racing incident. Unfortunately, Scott Flack did just clip the wall and come back onto the track. That is a racing incident. It's not like he just took him out. Unfortunately, I'm sure if Spotto wasn't facing the other way, Flacky would have stayed up a little bit just so they can start racing again together.
Yep, we're at lap 38 of 45. We're winding down to the epic inclusion of this Bathurst 1000. Another year of Bathurst has almost been. And right now, Daniel Obazano and the Butterbean Camaro leads. Oh, Eric Chandler. Oh my goodness. Drift carring through Fowler's elbow. Trying to get on the back of Neil Haynes. Down Commonwealth Trade. Into the chase. Hard on the brakes. Underneath the Armour War sign. Down to turn 23, 50 second into second. Back up to third on the straight. Porky. Back to second. Now the long one up. Third. Fourth. Up to fifth. 230. Stays in fifth. Back to third. Yep, back to third. Holds it through 130. Back to fourth. Hold it through here in fourth. Nice and easy. Back to third. Second. One's a little wide. Back to third. One third through here, nice and perfectly. Punch it wide into fourth here now. Down into the dipper. Up to hole 4 through. Across the top. Fourth gear the whole way. We'll go back to fifth, back to fourth. Now punch it back to third. Back to second. Down into the kipper. Second through here. Back to third. When we get the forest elbow, you should be back in second gear. Yep, back to second right here. Out of the elbow. Now punching into third. Watch him go through the gears down the chase. 4. Fifth. 220. 230. 240. 6 gear. 250. 260. We're almost at 270. When we get to the chase, we'll be about 270, 280. Through the chase, 282. 282 through the chase, back to second gear. Third gear. Back under the armor or sign, back to fourth. Down to the last corner, we'll go back to second. And that is a full lap of Mount Panorama with Neil Haynes.
And in doing so, he's actually gapped Eric Chandra a couple of seconds, but Bryce, there he is in the background. He's Bryce's last lap was a 2:05.3. Chandra was a 2:06.7. Just doesn't have the tyres to keep up. Neil Haynes with a 2:05.5. So Chandra just a second and a bit off, and that's why he's in the clutches of Bryce and away from Haynes. As we go back to the front, Daniel Opodosano absolutely dominating the race. From the green light, he's been out in front. Coming through the chase now. Broadbent is still there. If anything happens with Broadbent, with Opodosano, just a little lock up into Forest Elbow or something, like just clipping a wall at the cutting, and Broadbent's going to be right there ready to collect. These are your championship leaders. Craig Broadbent currently in the lead, but if we go to the current table on the bottom right hand corner, we're seeing Broadbent on 141 and Opodosano with 136. Now if Opodosano takes the win, he'll take 40 points, giving him 176, and Broadbent will be 34, so he'll be on 135. So 175. So there'll be 1 point in it.
It couldn't get any more closer right now, could it? If it stayed the way it is going into Surface Paradise, it will literally be a 1 point deficit for Craig Broadbent. He will be clinking to that championship lead if it stays how it is. And remember, Flacky was 1 point behind Oppo, so if Flacky finishes in third, the points might even close up for Flacky as well. We're 5 laps away from the grandstand finish, but at the moment, Oppo out in front and Commandly holding. He has one hand on the Peter Brock Trophy. I think he's won Bathurst a couple of times now, Oppo has.
Yeah, very classic race. If you ever saw it a few years ago, teaming up with Tom Foster, they won it by like half a second ahead of the guys at Racecraft over in Perth. It was an epic, epic race, and they just got the win there. Well deserved, and they picked up a lot of Logitech prizes as a result. Very, very big. That was a full 161 lap race as well. So it wasn't just a 90-minute race. It was all day. Those boys did brilliantly.
That was 6 hours. That was a long 6 hours back in that day. I remember that very well. Me and Bryce teamed up for the Monster Energy, and yeah, we gave it our all, and everyone else. I think that was when we had big car counts back in the days too, and that was definitely back at Darling Harbour, the old Waste Centre.
Yeah, that was a full field. That was like 18 yep. drivers, and that was 2 drivers per team as well. So it's about 36 drivers.
Jumping in and out. We did have a lot of people that had their own sims basically doing driver swaps, and then we had a lot of people in race center as well, jumping in and out of the seat as well and doing duties. So a lot of memories, and I can definitely tell you it's a lot of memories for me, saying with how long we've been friends, and you know, a lot of stuff we've gone through with this series and this year, and commentating with Shane, and yeah, really taking a lot of stuff off Shane and helping out in so much way that I can right now. Oh, look at that. Down through the cutting. 4 laps to go for Daniel Obasano. This is the part where you start listening to the crowd. A person by the name of the great Peter Brock said it to Craig Lowndes back in the days. You come down through the cutting and that, you listen to the crowd and listen to them cheer. Oppo will be doing that right now, just taking it all in. Peter Brock conquered the mountain 9 times, including the Bathurst 24-hour, giving Brocky his 10th Bathurst wing. I declare that Brocky won 10 Bathurst wings. They say he won 9, but I definitely declare he conquered the mountain 10 times. And Brocky, you what to do with the mountain. Oppo looking to do the same right now with 4 to go. He's nice and calm out in front and controlling this race in the Butterbean Camaro. Craig back there in second. There is Craig. So we'll go through. Oppo's gone through. There's Craig second. Then it's a long... Oh, we were going to go through.
30 seconds further back is Scott Flack. And then Logan in 4th. Great job from Rob Logan. I told you during the break, before we went on air, that Rob Logan been smashing the lap times throughout the week, and well deserved if he holds on to that position. Although James Spotto is closing with 3.5 seconds further behind, but to be honest, they're lapping exactly the same times. So Rob Logan knows his favourite track, and it is Bathurst here at Mount Panorama in New South Wales. Thank you for joining us and watching from home. There's a lot of people watching online.
Across the top, the crowd cheering Oppo on right now. He got everything, doing everything right. The team would have told him over the radio, just keep doing what you're doing, take it all in. And that's exactly what Oppo is doing right now, just taking it all in and controlling this race. Like I said, he has one hand on that Peter Brock trophy right now. Oh, gets a little sideways coming into the chase.
Oh, almost coming out wide there. Broadbent in P2. Not too far behind. If anything happens with Oppo, Craig will be there. But further back, he's losing time. Scott Flack, Bernie's tyres, trying to get past James Spotto, and he's just trying to get down the mountain nice and safe in a Forest Elbow, no locking up, and he wants to bring it home in about 3 laps time. Scott Flack currently in P3. Rob Logan, as we mentioned before, just behind him as well. What's that, 5.5 seconds, but it looks a lot closer than that as Rob Logan coming in a Forest Elbow. Oh, I hear a bang bang, but it wasn't them. Okay. James Spotto coming through Forest Elbow as well. And Neil Haynes in P6 across the top of the mountain. This is your top 10 or top 9. And P7's Eric Chandra racing with us from Indonesia. There he is. Oh, just going wide there. Got to get back on. Oh, who's going to be behind? That's Justin Bryce now.
Justin's going to be very close right now, so Justin's going to be all over him. We have 3 laps to go in the great race. And right now we're on board with Justin Bryce chasing down Neil Haynes. I'm sorry, not Neil Haynes, Eric Chandler. My bad. Justin got to get in that slipstream. Justin getting very, very close. That blue and white Camaro right on the back of Eric Chandler. Will Justin have a look? Oh, he backed out of that. He
Chandra very strong through that section. In under brakes, very deep under brakes. One of Chandra's strengths there. You could see the gap that he put on Bryce, or Bryce just is looking after it. All he needs to do is line himself up for one corner. He's got 3 laps to do it. we'll just go through. So that's Justin Bryce, and then Craig Stoddard back in P9. Back to this gap race now. Oh, look, very slow motion. Bryce once again, bit heavy on the accelerator, just tail whipping out of Hell Corner, up the main straight now. Battle up ahead. That's the gap, as it looks like, in the cockpit of Justin Bryce in the Service Australia Camaro. Oh, Chandra going wide there, giving a lot of time. Look at the gap closing. And it's brought Justin Bryce back into the fold. Licking his lips, Justin Bryce from Byron Bay.
Getting up there. Could you just imagine this thing right now if the rain did come? Could you imagine how much it would turn this race on its head if the rain did decide to show up today?
Well,
I reckon it would.
They'd be judging whether to stay out or just or risk it on the slicks, but it wouldn't have done them any good. They would have had to come in for wets because the mountain is very unforgiving. Oh, I heard someone hit the wall. Oh, Justin Bryce.
Justin got the wall then. Let's get to unsettle that car. We are 2 laps to go.
Very wide there on the exit. Unable to get on the gas early enough to make any dent in the gap there. Just ahead is Neil Haynes.
Yep. We are literally on lap 44, 45. And this is the battle we're watching right now. Down to the chase. Justin not close enough. He might have some damage on that car after clouding the wall back at the Gipper. Down to the last corner. Eric Chandler holding his own. But I saw Eric went wide then. Justin gets back up on Eric. So Eric gig 1 wide. Justin's gonna be right there. He's all over him. Justin gets Shirley again.
Yeah, once again, just giving away too much time on the exit. He's got to be calm. He wants the position up through Griffin's Bend up to the cutting. It's going to be his only opportunity here. Up the inside.
You'll have 1 lap to do it. He's got literally 1 lap the next time they come around.
Chandra going wide once again.
Oh my goodness.
There's not much room there. Up the inside.
He's got to have it. Will he do it?
He's turned him around. Very awkward. That's racing. Justin needs to keep going. He's going to stay back for Eric Chandra.
Remember.
Where's
Justin
Chandra? He's back there, but he's retired.
Oh, he's in the pit. That's going to be some heated words. Those two have had heated words in the past.
Yeah, it's not good. Justin Bryce now on his way in P7.
On the last lap too. We are on the 1 home.
Let's watch the leader, Daniel Opposano, Butterbing Motorsport, the number 98. With the Moffat-inspired livery.
Oh my goodness.
He's given it all. The crowd is going off, cheering. You can hear him outside.
I don't think Oppo's settling down. He's got to realise this is the last lap of the race. And Oppo is about to have both hands on that Peter Bock trophy. Last time through Fowler's Elbow. Down the chase in the 1 home. The man that started on the pole position and has commandingly dominated the 2025 Repco Bathurst 1000 down the chase for the last time. In the chase. Down to the last. Hard on the brakes. Through the corner. Under the Armour sign. And how about it? Daniel Opposano will be the Repco Bathurst 1000 winner for 2025. Well done, Oppo. Craig Broadband will finish position number 2 in the race skill Mustang. We're waiting for P3.
Scott Flack coming as the boys up front celebrate. And Scott Flack coming into the chase now.
Blackie will be what could have been a lot better. Blackie under the armor sign, down to the last corner for the final time. And Scott Flack will be position number 3 in the Repco Bathurst 1000 today. Well done to Flackie.
Rob Logan coming across the line. Great job from him.
That is a
nice
great
and
job.
solid. P4 for Rob Logan.
You'd be very happy with that.
And unfortunately for James Spotto,
P5.
opportunity lost there. Bit of a battle with Scott Flack. Spectacular accident there. And he's home to take P5. So next one is Neil Haynes coming through the chase now. Down under the Dunlop Bridge, or the Armour Bridge. Into Murray's Corner for the final time after 45 laps. Neil Haynes, solid P6 for him. And that leaves Justin Bryce, who's coming down for the final time. Had some great battles out there today. Unfortunately, the one with Eric Chandra didn't go the way they wanted. They didn't really want that. But you got to race on. And Justin Bryce carrying home for P7.
Craig Scotto will be home in position number 8. Craig will come down to the last corner now and bring the Fana Camaro home in position 8. Well done, Craig.
That is Craig Stoddard. Fantastic job from the Coca-Cola boys. And Eric Chandra just retiring a couple laps before that race. Oh, nice spin out in front of the cameras from Craig Stoddard. Give us a donut, Craig. He can't hear us, but I hope he does one. Yes. Thank you. We're going to watch this. Oh, no. That's a half up.
That's the car just died.
Well, everyone is... Oh, no. Scott Flack is still out there.
It's a long way. It's a lot of racing for the Bathurst. When the boys do what they done, they put on a absolute heck of a performance today.
He's Spotto, and that cost him a lot of time here. So,
yep.
Unfortunately, and this is what cost him before. Maybe he's practicing for next year. But no, he's in the pit lane.
Well, that will wrap that up as we will go to the results for the Repco Bathurst 1000 for 2025.
So bringing up the race results there, David.
Taking out the Repco Bathurst 1000 for 2025 will be Daniel Opposano and the Butterbin Camaro. Well done to Oppo. P2, Craig Broadband. He'll be happy for that. Scott Flack will finish home in position 3 after a battle for supremacy. P4, my hat that will take off today. Rob Logan, well done to him. He'll be very happy with that. James Spotto will finish position 5. Neil Haynes 6. Justin Bryce P7. Craig Stoddard position number 8. And unfortunately, Eric Chandler, that was doing well, will finish in position 9. And that will round out your 2025 Repco Bathurst 1000.
And if you're watching and following the series, please make sure you tune in to the next race. And it's going to be on the 22nd of October. And your favourite, Dave, Gold Coast. Beautiful circuit, chicanes, hot dogs. It's all on at the Gold Coast. We're looking forward to that one. And that's the end of the endurance round. So we'll get a couple of sprint races in. And looking forward to heading up to the Goldie in a couple of weeks' time. Make sure you tune in for that one. On the 22nd of October. And if we go to the British Touring Car, which is on next Tuesday, Dave, we are at Silverstone International Circuit, 14th of October. So the International is using the existing F1 track, but as soon as you take a couple of turns, you cut across to the back straight, and then nice short 1 minute circuit. So it's going to be open slather, nice wide open circuit for these British touring cars. So that'll be great racing as well. and then going to the one after that, Zandvoort, my favourite, and then Croft. I'm looking forward to that one, and my absolute favourite is Alton Park. And if you haven't tuned in or don't know, um, Alex Ninovich just took out an Australian from Sydney, took out the British GB3 championship. So that's a leader series or feeder series to the F3, F2, and F1. So looking forward to see what comes of that next year. Hopefully it opens up a few doors. And congratulations to Alex Ninovich for that one. Back to the V8 schedule after Gold Coast, it'll be Sandown, which is going to feel really weird, Dave. It's going to be a sprint race, not an enduro.
Yeah. Definitely indeed. It's going to be feeling weird going to Sandown for the first time and not doing an enduro, but it'll be interesting to see what the boys do with the sprint racing there. I think we might put on some absolute good battles, and then, of course, all roads will lead to the grand finale at Adelaide, where we will crown our 2025 SimHaus V8 Supercar champion. And I think right now it's going to heat up with the last 3 rounds.
Yeah, so stay tuned for the points. We'll announce them at the start of the coverage at the Gold Coast, but it looks like Daniel Opposano will be moving into the lead of the championship by 1 point ahead of Craig Broadbent. So 1 point separating, well, let's say like 1 to 6 points separates first to third. So that's going to be a doozy. All the way to the last round at Adelaide on the 26th of November. Looking forward to that one. Once again, David, thank you very much for joining me at Bathurst in the commentary box. Really appreciate your expertise commentary there.
Look, tonight was a lot of fun, and we've seen a lot of good racing, and yeah, definitely the boys heated up here at Bathurst tonight, and look forward to the British Touring Cars next Tuesday, and then when we go to the Gold Coast, the party, there's always a good party when we get to the Gold Coast. Can't wait for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully school is finished by then, and then we can enjoy ourselves. So, guys, watching at home, thank you for joining us. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you want any information on our racing, you just check the links down below. It's all provided for you, including that track you just saw and the cars. It's all there for you. So make sure, let's hope you can join in and race with us on the next one, or even at the British Touring Car. You're always welcome. Just join in, get on board. All right, but until now, that's the end of the coverage tonight. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, David.
Much appreciated, always as usual.
And
Looking forward
see
to
you
it.
guys on the next one. Until then, it's good night.